Hey, good morning, guys. We are having some major uptick, major uptick on some seismic activity here. Moments ago, maybe an hour and a half, it was a 6.7, but again, it was reduced to a 6.6. But of course, it's something I've gotten accustomed to, where the measurement changes a little bit when it comes to these magnitude, and that was off Papua New Guinea. And I told you guys, I did a video maybe 2 days ago, speaking of this area, where right after Japan got hit with that 6.0, I told you Papua New Guinea, you're next. So get yourself ready. I told you places like Vanuatu Islands, Fiji, Tonga, south of Tonga and Fiji is going to see some big seismic activity. Also Indonesia. And this is basically what's unfolding. Also a 5.0 hit Japan. South of Japan got hit again with a 5.0. I think yesterday, I think they got hit at 6.0. And after that 6.0, another barrage of earthquakes are happening in that location. Again, Philippines, this month of October is going to be interesting, guys. I hate to keep stressing it, but I got to always go back there. We're going to see this month is basically going to be something like what happened in July a couple months ago, where that big quake happened over there in Russia. This month is also going to be a very special moment. It's going to be a very epic month, just like the month of July. I'm not saying the exact same thing is going to happen. According to what I see that's going to unfold this month, it's going to be very epic. I want you guys to brace yourself for it. South of Alaska, the Aleutian Islands also starting to see some pretty decent size activity. A lot of it is in the 4.0 to like 5.0 magnitude. Again, off the coast of Russia, where you find all those islands are at, where all those volcanoes are erupting and all those big seismic activities are happening. Still, big quakes are happening there. Can't forget the Caribbean, guys. 15 quakes, folks. Listen up carefully. Yesterday, in space of 5 hours, 15 quakes hit the British Virgin Islands. Anywhere between 3.0 to 3.9. Now, last night, listen up carefully. Let me go back here just to see the biggest one that hit. South of Puerto Rico had like close to 20 earthquake. The biggest was a 3.7. A lot of 2.0, 2.5, 2.8, but the biggest was a 3.7. Told you guys the Caribbean is going to get active. Again, north of Puerto Rico, between Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, big quakes are going to hit there. South of Puerto Rico is going to get swarms of earthquake. The big quake is really going to hit north of Puerto Rico, where it's going to be out in the water, but it's basically between Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. But where that swarms of earthquake are happening right now, that's extremely south of Puerto Rico. It's not on land, it's actually out in the water, but it's not that far. Pretty much, if something big enough happen, it can actually create a tsunami. Just letting you guys know this again. I'm just here to make you guys aware of the situation and let you know what's happening, what's going on. The Caribbean, there's a huge uptick with seismic activity right around the Caribbean. And this is basically what's going to be happening throughout the month of October. I told you guys what was coming, and look at what's unfolding in front of us. Again, West Coast, guys, the West Coast also is seeing big uptick in seismic activity. South of San Diego, basically, it's basically the border close to San Diego and Tijuana, 3.9 magnitude. It was registered towards more Mexico, but it's not that far from Southern California. Now, a 3.5 hit, not that far from Los Angeles also. What I'm trying to say, the San Andreas fault line is starting to have an uptick with some earthquake. And again, the New Madrid will also see some swarms of quakes happening over there. Nothing too crazy for the New Madrid, but swarms of quakes are coming where people are actually going to feel this. Tennessee, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, head on a swivel. You guys are in for it for this month. Swarms of quakes are coming your way. And again, the West Coast. Northern California, swarms of quakes is going to happen over there. San Andreas fault line going to see a bulk of it. And also I see Places like British Vancouver Island, Canada, off the coast of Oregon along the Cascade subduction zone will see some uptick of earthquake. But again, guys, where you're going to see some really, really big quakes happening is extremely south of Alaska, along that Russian territory, going all the way down to Japan. And look at what's happening in the past 3 days. Huge quakes. One over there in Russia, one in Japan, one in Indonesia, and now one in Papua New Guinea at 6.7. This happened in maybe 4 or 5 days. All of this happened in the month of October here. I told you what this month was going to bring, and look at what's unfolding. The crazy part about this, guys, this is just the beginning. We can't stop it. We can't. I'm glad I know what's coming. I don't mean to sound, trust me, I have a great, I'm tuned in to what's ahead, and I know what's going to unfold. It's not going to be pretty, but you know, we have survived this before, and oh man, we've been on this earth for a long time. But again, guys, this is not for everyone. Self-sufficiency, man. I can't stress it. I always encourage people, learn how to be self-sufficient, learn how to provide your own food, create a shelter if you do need to create a shelter in case worst case scenario, and figure out a way to get clean drinking water. You guys have to know this type of information, because the way of life that we're living is going to change. It's going to change so fast. It's going to change a blink of an eye. And the crazy part about this, it's already changing. And a lot of people are not picking up on what's going on. I'm here just to share these content and make you guys aware of these things. So again, look for some more big quakes over there in Indonesia, Japan, Philippines, Papua New Guinea. Ooh, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of October. Fiji, Tonga, more are coming. Russia, off that Russian territory, more are coming in southern part of Alaska. We're going to see huge quake in these regions in this month, and also swarms of it on the west coast over there in the San Andreas fault line, Cascade subduction zone, and also it's going to trickle over to the New Madrid fault line. Not a lot of big quakes will hit the New Madrid fault line. I'm just letting you know there's swarms of quake coming, and you guys are going to feel it. And again, places like New Jersey are going to get hit this month, and over there in the eastern part of Canada, quakes are coming. As I said, this is the 7th day in October. We have like another 24 more to go, because I think this month have 31 days, and it's already a week in. A week in, guys, in the month of October, and it's already a movie. This is already a movie. And look at what's happening in the sky with 3-eye Atlas and the way this thing started to behave. You tell somebody this 10, 15 years ago, they'll look at you like you're nuts. But what we thought was crazy has now become our reality, and we cannot hide from that fact. It is what it is. So again, no fear. That's not the purpose of my content. I'm just trying to make each and every one of you aware of these events, of what's ahead, and basically give you guys a good idea, or great information on how to prepare yourself. Because I do believe, strongly believe, being self-sufficient is one of the most important things we can learn now moving forward. Because I already know what the future's have in store for us, and it's not the best, and it's not pretty, but we can't stop it. We just have to enjoy the ride. Again, big quakes are coming for a lot of those places that I listed, and also Greece and Turkey head in a swivel. We are living in some interesting times. So again, guys, thank you for always watching my video, sharing my video. I really appreciate you guys. Much love. And the main reason why I do this video, folks, I keep telling you, I have a love for humanity, and I want humanity to survive into the new cycle that's ahead. And I do predict, I see the new cycle starting, which is a new civilization, in 2265, which is the next 240 years from now. So for the next 200 years, this is our reality we have to deal with. And it's going to take another 40 years for the new civilization to actually get up and go in and go basically to continue themselves. So again, thank you. And that's what I foresee. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of my crazy prediction I predicted have come true.